Okay, so this is a Vines lineup that'll hit Jen if you're trying to attack Ascent on A. So all you need to do is stand on these barrels, pull out the vines, and then where these little ripples are in the clouds, you can mark it as this is one line, this is the second line. You aim it just in between the two.
Launching thorns.
When you do that,
Thorns
it'll
activated.
spread. It'll cover pretty much the entire thing. Okay, so this is a Vines lineup that'll land in Cubby if you're attacking. So all you need to do is walk up against this sewer thing, and then this one you have to aim really high. So you want the lines to the right of your ult to kind of align with the shadow, like the bottom left of the shadow here.
Launching
and then
thorns.
You just left click. Then that'll land perfectly. If you angle it any lower, then it'll hit tree as well.
Thorns activated.
But this will get pretty much the entire corner. So this is a Vyse Vine lineup for when it hits market. So all you need to do is just, when you stand in this corner by Octopus, you aim your crosshair perpendicular to the edge of this roof here, just to where the clouds end.
Rip and tear. Thorns are live.
I'll stick out, and then when you're trying to run back, it'll also help if you're trying to take market through mid as well, but it also helps with these hits as well, so it'll just be good for both. Okay, so this is a Vine lineup that'll hit tiles if you want to crunch it early on the defense. So all you need to do is just stand in this corner and tree, and then aim your crosshair just where these brighter parts of the tree, the leaves are. So you can aim at this one specifically. So think of it as like bark, empty, and then leaf.
Rip and tear.
And you just left click it.
Thorns activated.
It lands perfectly to where it'll hit people trying to peek, but also if they try to run back, they have to run through a lot of the vines as well. This is a Razor Vine lineup that'll hit like this area of the stairs. If you just sit in the corner and then the line in between the vines and the shear, like the wall, you put the right dot on the edge of this thing, and then you just
launching thorns.
This will mainly be good for hitting. It's such a big radius anyway that
thorns
you can
activated.
put it here, and it'll still hit most of the time. If you wanted to aim more towards the stairs, you just aim it more to the left. One flash spot you can also put as well in the defense. Like, let's say if they're hitting the site on A. You can't see the flash if you're not close to it. So if you're running in like this, they hear a trap, and then you just press boom, E. Flashing all the way from over here. It's going to be harder to be conditioned to shooting that flash. Because let's say if the attackers get used to shooting that flash, then you can just put it on this, move it down a bit more, and then just kind of not be able to condition your enemies well enough
Flash placed. Retrieving flash.
knowing where the flash is to shoot it, but you can get it back here and flash them unexpectedly. And especially in the first couple days and weeks of Vyse's release, people won't know these spots yet, so this is a thing you can abuse very well. That same wall concept works with Boathouse as well, where if you put a wall like this, the one I had before, they walk it out, they're now stuck in Boathouse, and you can defuse the bomb for free. You can defuse it for free if they are stuck in here. You can combine it with some sort of ult as well. That'll help it. And another thing to be wary of when it comes to the Vyse flash is that you can only recall it from a certain range. So for example, if you had it on this on the door here by tree, you can only recall it from pizza, and it does not work like a breach flash. So if you see Vyse is trying to do stuff like this to flash through the wall, that won't work. So you'd have to place it a bit higher, which makes it a little bit harder to use without it being shot down. But you can compare it. You can pair it with like a Sova recon, or they're gonna be focused on that. You place it down fast, and then you spam E. Holding E will not work. You just have to spam it.
Blinding press. Flashing.
This.
Retrieving flash.
And if they don't know where it is, it'll be harder for them to dodge. But if you get it on this wall without them seeing, then it'll flash a lot of the site. And if you do have that wall, it makes it easier. Then you can ult the site kind of like this. The radius is very similar to a Killjoy lockdown. So if you were to attack the site like this as well, like if you were to put like a standard KJ lockdown like this, it's slightly bigger. So if you do this, it'll actually hit the entire site. It is exactly like a KJ lockdown. So if you're trying to hit a site on, if they're on like And if they're on like a strong buy or something, you're on an eco or something, or if they have guns, it'll work really, really well.